Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah nahmaduhu wa nasta'inuhu wa nastaghfiruhu wa nu'minu bihi wa natawakkalu alayhi. ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ونبينا ومولانا محمدًا عبده ورسوله صلى الله تعالى على خير خلقه محمد وآله وأصحابه أجمعين أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم إن أول بيت وضع للناس للذي ببكة مباركا وهدى للعالمين فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا ومن كفر فإن الله غني عن العالمين صدق الله مولانا العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Respected elders, my dear brothers and sisters in Islam, today we are in the last Friday of Shawwaal, and the next month would be Ziqa'dah, and after that Zil-Hajjah. That means this time is preparation for the Hajj. I talked about one should perform his Hajj. If not, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has said such words that nobody who is in the position to go for Hajj would even to think about taking this risk. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that if someone is in the position to go for Hajj and does not do it, so it is not guaranteed whether he will be dying as Yahudi or Nasrani. Last week I was talking about this And with little bit of changes of words, every year I talk about Hajj, talk about the places we go and visit. And that's why I have just recited 2 ayat of Quran Kareem, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is mentioning the first house. Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nasi lalladhi bi Bakkata mubaraka. This is the house which is called Ka'batullah. And let me tell you one thing, may it be a place, may it be a book, may it be a Nabi, may it be any hasti or any personality who has got azmat, greatness, has got many names. Makkah is place of azmat, place of greatness. And that's why it is called Makkah, it is called Bakka, it is called Ummul Qura. It's mentioned in Quran Kareem. फरमाया कि इन्ना अव्वल बैतिन वुदिअ लिन्नासि लल्लज़ी बिबक्कत मुबारकन व हुदल लिल आलमीन। लल्लज़ी बिबक्कत मुबारकन, Baytullah is in Makkah, and Kaaba in Arabic, Ka'ab means swelling, plumpness, something swollen up, that is called Ka'ab. Especially in Arab, those girls who are about to grow, about to enter their bulughat, are called Ka'biya. Why? Because those, you can see the parts that there's some ubhar in it, some parts raising. Ka'biya. And Ka'batullah is called Ka'ab because when there was nothing, it was all water. There was a place where there were some bubbles, and bubbles appeared as if it's boiling. And all of a sudden some dry area of the earth came up, and that was Kaaba. That is the place where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala started this dunya. And Ka'batullah is the place which is also called the Na'af, the navel of the earth. Why? Navel is the place where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala feeds the baby in the womb, gets the life. Ka'batullah is also called navel of the earth. So that the earth took place from there. When Hazrat Adam alayhi salam came to this dunya, he did the first construction of Baytullah. That was the first house. And it is said that the foundation were put by the Malaika. And Hazrat Adam, when he came to this dunya, so he was guided by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to this place. And then he started building Baytullah. And then Hazrat Adam built two mosques. One was Baytullah and the other was Baitul Maqdis. And Baitul Maqdis was built 40 years after construction of Baytullah. And how do we know that it is built later than Baytullah? Quran Kareem tells us, फरमाया कि सुब्हानल्लज़ी असरा बिअब्दिही लैलम मिनल मस्जिदिल हरामी इलल मस्जिदिल अक़सा. Aqsa means far. And when you say something far, so you decide one point before that. Far from where? If you just say far, it shows that there is a point where it is being said that it's far from there. Aqsa is far from Baytullah. That's why it was built 40 years after Baytullah. And remember, when the construction of these two mosques were done, the azmat of these places are so much. See, when you pray in your locality mosque, a small mosque, or when you pray at home, for example, you get one reward. You pray in your locality mosque, it's 25 times more. If you pray Masjid al-Jami', which is big mosque, it's more. Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam says that if you pray in my mosque, that is Masjid al-Nabawi, it is 50,000 times more. And when you pray in Baytullah, Masjid al-Haram, it is 100,000 times more. This is the azmat of that place. It is mentioned in this ayat, Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nasi lallazi bi Bakkata mubarakan. That's what it means. You can pray anywhere you want, but if you pray in Baytullah, it gives you 100,000 times more. But can you imagine the treasure, more expensive the treasure is, the less access you have to that. Those who have prepared for the Hajj, they should do audit before they go. Maulana Jalaluddin Rumi, he writes one hikayat. He says that one person, he was trying to get into Haram, and he was going round and round in circles, and he could not find any door open for him. So he got so tired, he sat down there. फरमाए के बतवाफ खाना रफ्तम बेहरम रहम न दादन, बतवाफ खाना रफ्तम बहरम रहम न दादन, के बुरून दरचे कर दीद के दुरून खाना आई. When I was going round and round and could not find any entrance to Haram, one nida I heard that, have you prepared yourself to get in? Have you done enough your homework to get into Haram Sharif? He makes tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But somehow he gets in. And what happens? फरमाए कि बज़मी चु सजदा करदम ज़े ज़मीन दा बरामद. As soon as he gets into the haram and he does his sajda, the nida comes, the zameen shouts, बज़मी चु सजदा करदम ज़े ज़मीन दा बरामद के मेरा खराब कर दी तू बसजदा ए रियाई. O riyakar, O show off, lift your head from me. You have even contaminated me. We should audit ourselves before we go for haram. Every treasure, expensive treasure, its access is not easy. Only those who are invited by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala get there. One hadith, one mu'jiza of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam we still see now in this dunya. One is Quran Kareem, everyone knows. Another one, the other mu'jiza is that all those who throw stones to Jamarat, hundreds and thousands of them, every year. If one Hajj, every person throwing 7 times 3, can you just imagine? The whole Jamarat would be covered. But they are not. Hadith is that those whose Hajj is accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, their stones are picked up by Malaika. But unfortunately, I heard that nowadays the government arranges to move some of these stones. Well, I don't blame them, because how many of us go pure-hearted? Many of us have got our target. If I go for Hajj, I have to do this. And there is one hadith also, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, more or less, there would be a time when the rulers will do Hajj to show their greatness, to pose their power. Wealthy will do Hajj to do his business. And about the beggars, it is said that they will go just to beg so that there is a big gathering, they can earn more. Our intentions are not pure. The day we have pure intention for Hajj, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will arrange some means for it. And these ayat which I have just recited, they are also, in this ayat, Hajj is being farz, compulsory. फरमाए कि फीही आयातुम बय्यिनातुम मकामु इब्राहीम. There is Maqam Ibrahim is also a sign of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. What is it? We go and see Maqam Ibrahim. It is a platform of stone. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam, when he built Ka'batullah, he stood on this. And this stone used to move to whatever height he wanted to be. And when he wants to get off, it will come down. That was a mu'jiza. Sign. His feet are still, they've got marks. That means Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made that stone as wax. He's got deep marks of his feet, and it is still there. That is the ayat. فيه آيات بينات مقام إبراهيم ومن دخله كان آمنا. Whoever comes in haram is in peace. The one who is in haram, he is protected. In those days, early days, whenever any criminal, he wants to make tawbah, he would be seen in haram. And people used to talk, oh, Fulan was here. That means he has made tawbah to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Whoever has come in haram, he is in peace. And then ayat of fard. फरमाया कि वलिल्लाहि अलन्नासि हिज्जुल बैति मन इस्तताअ इलैहि सबीला. That means whoever is able to undertake to its journey, all mankind are supposed to perform Hajj. That means if they are able to go for Hajj, they should do it. This is the ayat of fard. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned, وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. And those who reject it, those who don't believe in it, then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ghani. All mankind and jinnat, if they don't believe it, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is ghani. That means they would know their destination, what they will get. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us house in which we see Tawheed. Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam built this. Hazrat Adam alayhi salam built, but the Tufan Nuh vanished everything, even Baitul Maqdis. Then Abu al-Arab, why he is called Abu al-Arab? Because most of the Anbiya Ikram alayhim salatu wassalam came in his progeny. He was not from Arab, he was from Iraq. Ur, that was the place. His father, his name Quran Kareem tells us, his name was Azar. He was lover of idols, worshipper of idols, and he used to carve the idols. That means Quran Kareem has told us, some people say Azar means this. But Quran Kareem has mentioned, وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لِأَبِيهِ Azar. His name was Azar. So, Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam, he built this Baytullah, Ka'batullah, with Sayyidina Ismail alayhi salam and all the formalities, all the features of Hajj, all those masakin Hajj, they are based on the actions of family of Sayyidina Ibrahim alayhi salam. Hazrat Hajra, Hazrat Ismail, and we will be talking about Hajj and Hazrat Ibrahim alayhi salam's family inshallah in coming Fridays until we come to Zul Hijjah inshallah. The only thing which I have to mention here, that the time of Hajj, there is always one discrepancy people talk about. You should be prepared from now. They say today is Yawm Arafah. That means Yawm Arafah is for Hujjaj, those who are there. And those who are here, for them it's 9th of Dhul Hijjah. 9th of Dhul Hijjah according to our moon. And their 9th of Dhul Hijjah and Arafah, Yawm Arafah, is according to their moon. But again, it's a long debate we can have, and no use. The only thing is, Sunnat of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam should be the priority. If we follow the Sunnat of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala did not make everything synchronized. Just like a bouquet. Bouquet has got different color of flowers. Bouquet have got different color of fragrance. Similarly, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala kept this difference all over the world. Somewhere people are sleeping. Somewhere people are praying Fajr. Somewhere people are even praying Isha at that time. So we cannot do that. So please, for God's sake, we have to follow our moon here, and we will call that 9th of Dhul Hijjah. And if we talk about Yawm Arafah is for those who are in Arafat and who are performing the Hajj. This is very important, we should keep in mind throughout. May Allah give us tawfiq. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen.